Good afternoon. It is Friday, June 27th. Man, we are almost halfway through the year. It is currently 4:52 in the afternoon. It's time to get to work. Let's see. Nothing really big going on in town today, so it's going to be kind of wide open, I think, as far as that's concerned. But we are back with GigU, and we'll see how GigU does tonight and see what happens. I'm kind of open to areas to go and where I'm going to go, except for Elk Grove. Good Elk Grove. But, we'll just see what happens. Hoping there's some activity. It is pretty warm here today, so maybe people don't want to be out walking around, and they'll be more inclined to get into a nice air-conditioned car to get moved around instead of walking around right now. But we'll see what happens. Worst case, airport, and we'll see how the night rolls out. So without further ado, let's turn everything on. See what we have going on. And turn this on. Got the cherry picker on. We're ready to roll. Everything as far as GigU is concerned, setup-wise, is exactly the same as last night. No real changes. Again, GigU does not have any kind of geographic parameters in there. The basic settings are $1 per mile, $1 per hour, $1 per minute, I think you can do, and rider rating, which is pretty good. It works pretty well, and because you're not using logon credentials, it's watching what comes up on the screen and taking using that information to make its determination. It's pretty quick, which is kind of nice. And then but I will say this: if you go back and look at anything that has a price or anything on it, like some of the screenshots, because it has a feature where you can do automatic screenshots with everything that comes in. If I go back and look at those and the cherry picker is on, it'll just start taking screenshots of what I look at, because it's seeing what's on the screen, thinking that that's a ride. Pretty interesting that it does that. But otherwise, I like it so far. So we'll see. We're gonna ride this 30 days out and see how it goes, and then of course I'll do a setup video of how I set it up, how you set it up, kind of go through all of that. And then, of course, I'll do some review aspects of it as well. So, right now, I think I'm just going to start making my way towards the downtown area and see what we can scare up as far as the ride goes, and start our night off that way. Hopefully tonight, I'll be able to get some other updates in throughout the evening, as last night I was busy enough that I didn't. But, we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to get motoring here, and I'll be back here in a little bit. All right, one ride done. Got lucky, got a ride that brought me into the grid here. Good $10 plus ride, so that works out pretty well. And we're underway. So we'll see what happens. There is a big concert happening out in Wheatland. I'm not going out to Wheatland by any means. That's just too deep. But we'll see what happens after that. You never know, because they may come into town and want to go to the country bars here, so hopefully that's the play for the people going to the concert. But you never know. Anyway, waiting for my next ride right now, and we'll see what happens here. But at least I got one under the belt, and we're underway. So I'll be back here in a little bit, and I'll see you then. Well, as you can see, I'm sitting right in the middle of a surge here. Not very much. I mean, it's $2, but I don't understand sometimes. I mean, I'm sitting here right in the middle, and I got nothing. I've actually punted on 2 Uber rides that have come in just to see what I get out of this, and so far I got zilch. Lighting to this, which is really weird. I mean, the whole downtown area has a surge right now. I guess there just isn't enough Lyft drivers down here right now, so they're trying to entice people to come into town. But I mean, there's no activity for a surge. I mean, it's not like I'm getting a ton of ride requests right now, so it doesn't make any sense why Lyft would do that. But who the hell knows? Anyway, 2 rides in. Last one was a little shorty. I am doing little shorties, just trying to stay here in town and keep moving. So, you know, kind of everything's open right now. And, but overall, you know, good start, I guess. But I'd like to pick up this surge and get something out of this, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'll be back. Oh, there we go. We'll take this one. See if we get that one. Because you know, as soon as I take it, oh good. As soon as I take that, I got it, I would, there you go. Going to the same area. All right, let's go get Nina. Good deal. Well, that worked out. And I didn't have to wait too long. All right, I'll be back. All right, quick update. We've hit the slow time of the night. I don't know what it is about 8 o'clock here, but generally around 8 o'clock, things go crickets. And we are there right now. As you can see, I mean, there's nothing on the map as far as heat for Uber. And if you go over to Lyft, there's not much going on there either. Right where I'm sitting, a couple minutes ago, there was a 1 minute, you know, wait thing. I've been sitting here for 5, maybe 6, and I got one ride that got a trip radar ride that got scooped up so fast I didn't even get a chance to hit the button, and it was already gone. So, yeah, it's been a little slow right now. So right now I got to make a decision on what I want to do right now to bide my time. I'm thinking I'm going to roll out to the airport and maybe do some shuttles into town until things kind of pick up in here, which will probably be like around 9:30 ish. I think that might be my best play right now, just because I've just been sitting around right now, and if the wheels aren't turning, I'm not making money. I did want to show you this real quick. GigU has this history feature in there that you can look at all the rides that have come in. You know, green says you should have taken it, red something you shouldn't have. This $10 one I tried to get, but I passed on it. I mean, I didn't get it, which, you know, obviously I shouldn't have gotten it because of it was 76 a mile. So I like this feature too. It gives you the nice history of everything, and you can sort it by the apps. You'll see specific, you know, what you did for Lyft, what you did for Uber, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. As far as performance goes, it's performing very well. The only negative so far that I've seen with the app is if you're in a ride and a ride comes in, it's not picking up that ride that's coming in. It's not giving you the decision box, I'll call it, on those rides. So far, that's the only thing that I've seen that it's not doing. Otherwise, it's doing really well. I like it. Obviously, big difference between GigU and Mystro and Maximo is the fact that it doesn't do any auto accept or auto decline because it's not using your credentials, which is the trade-off. But even so, it's still giving you the ability to make a really quick decision easily with the information that is coming in, which is really good. I like it. So with that, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I'm really gonna head over to the airport and go hang out there and do some shuttles for a while. Oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. We'll take that one. There you go. There's a good example. All green. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's hope we get this one. The competition's been high tonight for rides. Yeah, see, I didn't even get that. Damn it. But good example of what it looks like when it pops up. I'm glad that happened right then. All right. I'm going to start moseying my way over there, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Oh, got another one. Ooh. Let's see. This will probably be the one that I get. That out and back. I'd like it just to be one way. All right. All right. I'll be back here in a little bit. Alrighty, that's a wrap. It was kind of an average night. Nothing really spectacular, honestly. For a Friday night, nah. Probably a reason why I'm cutting it early. I took a ride from downtown out to Folsom, and when I was en route to Folsom, I got another ride that went from Folsom back all the way downtown. And I accepted it, and then when I dropped the dude off, I had like maybe less than a mile to go to pick up the other ride, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna drive all the way back down there. At this point in time, just wasn't feeling it. So called it a night, and headed back to the garage here. But yeah, it was okay. It was just an okay night for a Friday night. I would expected it to be a little bit busier than it was. As I said in one of the updates, it was slow, and I'm sitting around, and that's not. I expect to be a little bit busier than that. But anyway, let's turn all this off and go see what we got going on. Turn that off. Oh, look at that. Folsom 14. I don't know where that one's going. I'm not gonna do it. So 8 for 44 there. That's pretty suck ass. $6 average or something like that. Let's take a look. Oh, let's do this. Turn that off. Otherwise, I'm gonna get screenshots. So there you go. I did do a $2 ride. I was thinking I was gonna be able to get the EV goal for Lyft. I had like, I don't know, 8 rides to go or something like that. So I took that little shorty one just because I was trying to go for I was thinking, I'll bang out this EV, and then it just went dead. And so I was like, well, forget it. So anyway, I'm not proud of that $2 ride. Okay, don't blow me up in the comments about it. Anyway, there you go. Let's go take a look at Uber. Oops. Hey, there you go. Uber 10 for 81, $8 average. Not great. I'll put the total up here on the screen for you. But yeah, that's again. I know I'm in the slow season right now here in Sac. It's very evident. It's slow time, but I just expect more. Anyway. GigU did great. I made I said that when you're in a ride, it struggles sometimes to give you the feed when a ride comes in. When you're in a ride, it actually did it. I was in a ride, and a ride came in and it popped up. Maybe it's hit or miss. I don't know. I'm gonna pay more attention to that to see how that plays out. But overall, GigU, I'm pretty impressed. It does a really good job so far. So we'll see how this plays out over the next month. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. That's a wrap for my for tonight and for the week. And I will be back at it next week. And till then, if you've made it this far in the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 here as fast as possible. It'd be great. And leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about GigU, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. And I will see you guys next week. All right, thanks.